Hello and welcome class to another lesson in CIS 101, Intro to Computers and Their Uses. In this lesson, we'll be talking about software systems, a topic that I'm very familiar with considering I'm a former software engineer, specifically full stack engineer. We'll learn about what that means in this lesson. Of course, we got to start with our overview, right? Our introduction. Software systems is the main topic for today. We'll learn about the different teams, the front end, the back end, and deployment. So this lesson started off as a regular lesson, my first semester of teaching here at Harbor College. This actually ended up becoming a workshop for the MESA Club, that's Mathematics, Engineering, Science Achievement Club on the Harbor campus. So in that workshop, I actually built an app, a custom app for the students who attended the workshop that contained information on each student, and they would click a button, right, and it would reveal something from one of the students in the workshop. I've now since done this same lesson for my in-person classes. Of course, for our online class would be a little bit of a logistical nightmare, right? Since we don't get that opportunity to meet up at the same time. However, right, this is still a very, very important lesson. I'm pretty much boiling down um, 8 years of education, right, when it came to software, into just one lesson, just 1 week. So a lot of these terms I didn't know what they meant until I started my master's program. Some of them I didn't even understand until I got into my actual professional role as a software engineer. So, like I said, very, very valuable. Tech is kind of the biggest industry, right, in our economy these days. So there's lots of roles out there waiting for people like you, right, to fill them. Now, of course, not everyone taking this class will be in tech, right? That might not be of your interest, but maybe after this lesson, you'll at least be put on to some of the roles that might be a good fit for you. All right, so let's start with our introduction. So, a little bit of review. Remember, hardware is the physical parts of a computer. Software, the instructions, the intangible parts, the parts you can't hold in your hand. They're really what tell the computer what to do. They tell the hardware what to do, right? Remember, there's two types of software: the system software, which directly works with the hardware, and application software, which is above the system software and really is all about solving a particular problem for the user. For example, productivity software helps you be productive. Internet browsers help you surf the web. Social media helps you connect with people across the world. So I like to use metaphors, right? So if a computer is a person, a human, then the hardware would be the body and the software would be the mind. It's the one that's telling the hardware what to do. Without software, right? Computer's hardware would just be an empty shell. For example, if we didn't have a brain, right, our body wouldn't function correctly. So application software refers to programs that are installed and used by the user to carry out everyday tasks. This is also review. Remember, this is all this different softwares we've been learning in this class. For example, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Canva, Chrome. We've we have a full arsenal, right, of programs, right, to help us carry out many, many different tasks using the computer. Now we're going to learn what it takes to actually build some of this software. So different synonyms for software. Remember, we have end user software, applications or apps, programs, executables, and so on. So now that we've got the intro out of the way, right, some of the basics, let's explore what a software system is.